Shaibu again. Okay, so I'm making this the video to test some of the changes that I've made to the application. Okay, so just to explain some of the few things, then I'll show you. So what I did is to create upload some tracks, some sound actually, and most of them are 25 seconds and below, so that I can quickly test some of how the scheduling works. Okay, so in the scheduling, I created some schedules, some playlists. Okay, and the playlist I created one morning and night. It could be maybe weekday morning and weekend morning. It doesn't matter. So I just do some general um, playlist. Okay, so this morning playlist, what it does is that it's a general rotation. And mind you, mostly your normal tracks that you'll be playing, the music you'll be playing should mostly be a general rotation, or even all the time. Just make them general rotation so that they will be playing, yeah, always. And then what I did is to make it 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. That is morning, but of course it's morning and afternoon. So it's just a name. You can break it down the way you want. So 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I did another one. The night one, I did it from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So that will take care of from 8 p.m. to the next 6 a.m. Okay, so if it were to be maybe weekday, if I were to make it maybe weekday morning, maybe I could have select Monday to say Friday or Monday to Thursday. That would be for weekday, and I'll create another one maybe weekend weekend morning. That would be the same time, but then I'll make it from maybe Friday to Sunday or Saturday to Sunday. You see, I'm just yeah. Okay, so now being the general rotation, and then I created another one, a jingle. Then the jingle, I made it X songs 4. So what I did with the jingle is that, and I'll explain. I put in, so after every 4 song, it will play 4 songs in between the jingle. And now the jingle is not just one. I have 3 jingles in this particular playlist. Okay, and so after playing each 4 tracks from the either morning or night based on the time, then it will play the jingle, one of the jingle. And currently the way I did it is it should play them in sequential. Sequential means that after it plays the first one, after 4 songs it will play the next one, after 4 songs it will play the next one, then so on. It will just end, it will continue from the top to the bottom. I could have also selected random, which is also another option, where after playing 4 songs, it will play one random, what we call it, track, one random jingle from this particular jingle folder. Okay, so then it will play another 4 from the general rotation, then it will play one jingle again from the jingles playlist. Okay, and it's better we use this route than the one we do maybe jingle 2 after every song, jingle 4 after every song. Now the challenge with creating so many jingles and maybe saying this one should play after every 2 songs, this one should play after every 4 songs, is that after when the one that plays after every 2 songs plays, now when it's time for the one to play after every 4 songs, remember that the one after every 2 songs will play again, because the 4 is like after 2 songs again. Okay, so and so on, it will be playing, so there will be like conflict. So after every 4 songs, the one after every 4 songs will play, and the one after every 2 songs will play again, because at 4 it's like 2 twice, like 2 2. Okay, so I think it's better you just create one jingle folder, then you put all your jingle inside, then you can either play them randomly or sequentially. Okay, yeah, so that is for the jingle. Okay, then the last one I also did is weekday closing announcement. So what I did is also, instead of making each song, I made it once per minute. Okay, so let me explain this one. Now, one thing I understand about announcement is that when you're making announcement, you don't make it exactly when the closing is. Let's say, okay, for example, let's say the shop will close at 5 o'clock p.m. Okay, that is 17 o'clock. Now, you don't make the announcement you don't start the announcement at 5 o'clock exactly. You start it maybe from 5:40 there, 4:40 thereabout. So let's take for instance at 4:30, then you do the announcement. The announcement will be, attention please, the shop will be closing at 5 o'clock p.m. So you are telling people ahead of time that the shop will be closing at 5 o'clock p.m. Then I made it once per X minutes because maybe after the 4:30, you need to be repeating it to that 5. So you can see after every 10 minutes. So this one will be X, 10 minutes. So after every 10 minutes or even 20 minutes, do the announcement again. Okay, so from 4, if it is every 20 minutes, then after 4:30, the next one will be at 4:50. It will do another announcement. Attention, please. The shop will be closing at 5 o'clock. Then after 20 minutes, it will keep doing till the 5 o'clock. Okay. So just to demo it, because the video shouldn't be long, so I'll use 1 minute. Okay, I'll use 1 minute. Then say the shadow should start from. Let me look at my time. My current time is 4:41. So let me make it 11:42. So that I'll have some few. Okay, then maybe between 42 to maybe 46. So that the announcement will be every minute. So at 11:42, it will do the announcement. Then 1 minute later, that's 43, it will make an announcement again. So 11, what we call it, 46. So the announcement will be, okay, so as you can see, X minutes, I'm making it 1, but you can make it 30 minutes interval or even maybe 20 minutes. Okay, so let me save it now and just test the radio. So I will not be talking much since I'm about to start the radio. Okay, so let me on the radio, starting the radio. Okay. So the one of the jingle is playing. Okay. So one thing is that when you make changes to the playlist, because I'm using the Liquidsoap directly, you always need to reload for the changes to take effect. So I think I need to reload it. Anytime you see the reload here, you kindly reload it so that any changes you make to the playlist will take effect. Okay. So let me start the radio again. Okay. So the shop will be closing at 5 o'clock p.m. Thank you. Покупая в КОП, вы поддерживаете развитие родного края, накапливаете бонусы и получаете лучшие предложения. Okay, so the advert is playing. So the jingle is playing. After the jingle, then it will start the four tracks. The 4 tracks will play. Okay, so the 4 tracks have begun. This is the first one. Okay. So in between, remember that in between the closing announcement we'll be making will start. I think one even played earlier. So at 4, it's currently 4:44. So at 4:44, another one will play. Another announcement will be made right now. Okay, so another track. Okay. Okay. So another announcement. Attention, please. The shop will be closing at 5 o'clock p.m. Okay, so you see. The shop will be closing at 5 o'clock p.m. Okay, then the sound will begin or continue. So the sound has continued. Okay, so at another 1 minute, the announcement will make again. But in your case, you can make it every 20 minutes so that you don't need to be repeating it every 1 minute, every 20 minutes or 30 minutes. This is jingle one. Okay, so now another jingle is playing. That's after every 4 songs, and it didn't play. It played a different jingle. Okay, it didn't play the first one. It played this one. This one is playing jingle 1. I believe the next time to play jingle 2, for example. Okay, so it has started playing the normal tracks, the rotation. Since you are in the morning, it will play in the one from in the morning. Okay, so I believe by 4, I think it has played. The announcement has done for 45. So at 46, another announcement would play. Unless, let me look at. Do we have for? Let me look at the schedule again. Okay, so 46. Yeah, now I'm waiting for the announcement for 40. Okay, wow, it has started. So this announcement for 46. Okay, so it's that of 45. Okay, so I hope you get the point. So now the jingle again. So the jingles will be rotating among themselves. Okay, so in closing, let me just show you some diagram to see what is happening in terms of diagram that I drew. Okay, so this is what is happening. I have a morning playlist, which is a general rotation, and a night playlist, which is also a general rotation. Now, we have a switch here, depending on which time it will play. So let's say from 6 to 8 p.m., 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., it will switch to this playlist. Okay, it will take only this playlist. Then at 8 p.m. to another 6 a.m. in the morning, then it will switch to the night playlist. Okay, so it's a switch either here or there. So we call it Boolean, true or false. If it is true, to play this one, else this one. So then it will come here. It will not play, but it will pick something, a track from here. When it gets here, then it will find out whether there's a jingle. And here we use rotation, and we are rotating 1, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. So if there is a jingle, it will play one jingle, right? When it plays one jingle, then the next time another song is coming, it will ask whether a jingle has been played. If it has played jingle, it will not play the jingle again. Then it will keep on playing the songs that are coming here. After 4, when you know that it has played 4, then it will play one jingle. That's rotation. When it play one jingle, then it will play one song coming from either morning or night. Okay, then when it gets here, another switch. And here we have switch and delay. The delay is that it has a time that is either every 30 minutes or 1 minute, depending on the announcement, the schedule. If every 1 minute, then at every 1 minute it will play this one, else whatever is coming here will be played. And whatever is coming here is either a jingle or a morning or night. If it is in the morning, it will be coming in the morning. If the jingle hasn't been played, it will play the jingle rather. If the jingle has played, then whatever will be coming in the morning is what will be played. And as you can see, the priority is from here. So if this one is the time of this one, you need to play this one. If it's not the time, whatever is coming will be played. And whatever is coming to this one has higher priority than this one. If whatever is coming is a jingle, it will play. Else it will play whatever is coming from here. And here too, it depends on the time. If it is in the morning up to 8 p.m., it will play whatever is here. And if it is from evening to next morning, it will also play this one. As you can see, there's a flow of stream. The stream comes from here all the way to the ice cast. Then you see it will flow to our ice cast. So Liquidsoap, that's Liquidsoap for you. How Liquidsoap works? It pulls the data from here. So when it gets here, then it will do some calculation. Which one should I play? This one or this one? Then it will move. When it comes here, rotation. Should I play the jingle? Have I played jingle before? If not, I'll play that one. If I know that I'll play one jingle, then I'll be playing 4 songs that are coming here. Well, after finish, because it will just be saving. Oh, I've played 1, I've played 2, I've played 3, I've played 4. So the next time it will not play 5 because it knows that it has already played 4. Then it will play one jingle. Okay, when it gets here to announcement, you'll be looking at the time. If you say every 1 minute, then if exactly 1 minute, it will play. If it realizes not 1 minute, it will keep playing whatever is coming from here. Then whatever is where it's playing, it's pushing it. So this is the output. It will be outputting it to Icecast. Icecast is the server. That is where we call it streaming media. Okay, where the listeners join. So listeners join Icecast to listen to the track. Okay, I hope I've made. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you understand what I've done. So now so the next thing is, okay, so hold on. The next thing is that I don't expect you to modify this, what we call it, this playlist. Just let it be there to serve as an, it should just be there. What I'll advise you to do now is that you can create a new radio anytime. So go here, go to create new radio. Then you create a new radio separately from this one so that you can use that one for your own test. But this one should be there as a demo so that you see how this one works. So you can always refer to this one to make any new, whatever you're doing. So you can look at this one to do your own scheduling. So I advise you go here, go to create radio. When you go to create radio, then here you can just select any any of the packages. Okay, yeah. So from here, what follows is you register. I mean, you create a name. Let me wait. The internet is quite slow. Okay, so here you just create the name of the radio. Then you go to next. That's all. So that you create a new radio. Okay, let me just create one. Yeah. Next. Confirm. The next. Okay, so I'm creating a new radio. Okay. So a new radio has just been created. Now I can click here and click that radio. As you can see, this is a fresh radio. There's nothing here. There's no playlist, no song. So here you can upload and create your playlist here as a new, and you can always go back to the previous one. Okay, so when you go back to the previous, you see all the information. The one, this is the one I did. So you can always come back and go back and forth to see some of the things you want to do. Okay, so I hope this video, I think the video is getting too long, so let me end here. If you have any question, let me know. Also, if you have a specific use case that you think this has not covered, you can let me know so that I'll see how I can modify the code. Thank you very much.